Living in the UK is not as easy as people think. There are so many things that I wish I knew before I realized. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Ntombi and this is Nto's World. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're already a subscriber, I cannot thank you enough for the love and for the support. Thank you so much. So guys, in my last video, I received so much positive feedback about the chart that we had regarding the reality of living in the UK as an African immigrant. It was quite brief, obviously, because you guys were seeing some cooking and baking videos, and I was talking to you guys about the realities of living in the UK, away from home, away from family, and some of you guys sent me messages asking me to do like a proper sit down video, talking more about how it is living in the UK as a Zimbabwean. So yeah, here I am. This video is going to be short, and I have done this on purpose because obviously I don't want it to drag. I don't want it to get too boring because you guys are not used to sit downs, to sit downs with me, isn't it? You're mainly used to the vlogs and all that. But anyway, I'm going to share with you guys some of the things that I wish I knew before I moved to the UK. So as you guys know, I'm a social worker by profession. I think I mentioned this in my last vlog. And I am obviously practicing here in the UK. Before I came here, I was practicing in South Africa. And before that, briefly in Zimbabwe. So these are some of the things that I really wish I knew before I came here to the UK. Not that I'm saying if I knew these things, I wouldn't have come. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if I knew these things, I probably would have planned better. I probably would have done so many things differently. So if this is going to be helpful to you, kindly let me know in the comment section if this is going to be helpful to you. So, Zara, what is it? Baby, I'm busy, okay? And you need to close the door. So, no, wait before you close the door. Come here. Say whatever you want to say and then you leave, okay? You go back to Daddy and Zane and Zoe. If you want to say something, just say it. I know you wanted to say hi. Um, Come on. What? You need the mic? Okay.
Hi. Hello. And I hope you have a lovely day with my mama, chatting. And she's a lovely lady. And she's my lovely mama. And I also have a baby brother and a sister. So I hope you have a lovely day with mama. Bye.
That is so nice of you. Is that all you wanted to say? Okay. All right. Thank you. See you later. Please close the door. Okay? All right. I'll see you in a minute, okay? All right, babe. He's with daddy, isn't it? So, yeah, he's gonna be fine. I'll be there in a few minutes. All right, guys. Sorry about that. But anyway, you know how it is. That's motherhood for you. Anyway, so yeah, guys, I'm just gonna jump straight into it. So I remember in 2021, 2022, yes, when I would see all these, ads about social work jobs in the UK, and I would look at them, the salaries, I'd be like, oh my God, that is a lot of money. And you know how it is with us. I don't want to say Zimbabweans because I know probably some Africans probably do this as well. But I would convert the pounds into rands because obviously that time I was living in South Africa. So I would convert um, the salary to rands. And I would be like, oh my God, that is a lot of money. Um, and then over a period of time, obviously, I didn't just, make the decision of relocating to the UK based on, the salary, even though it was part of it, but it wasn't just based on that. But over the period of time that, I was contemplating on whether it's a good idea to do that or not, um, I was like, you know what? It wouldn't be such a bad thing considering I would be earning that much money. But at the time, obviously, I had not taken into consideration that there is tax. Obviously, I knew obviously that I would be paying tax because it's a universal thing, isn't it? But I didn't think that it would be that much. So I didn't take into consideration the amount of the tax payments, that would be made from that salary that I was looking at. Um, I didn't take into consideration that, I would be paying national insurance as well. I didn't take into consideration the bills that would come after that. Because for those that are in the UK, you guys already know this, but we pay council tax. Everybody pays council tax. Every adult, that is, as long as you've turned 18, you pay council tax. There would be road tax as well. As long as you drive, you pay road tax and car insurance. I mean, this is obviously in Africa as well, but it's optional, isn't it? Back home, it's not mandatory. You can either have car insurance or not. It depends on, what kind of risks you are comfortable taking. But most people don't have car insurances. They are like, you know what, we'll cross the bridge when we get there. But here, as soon as you purchase a car, before you even drive it, even if you are to drive it back home from the car dealership, you have to be insured. And here in the UK, you're insured per driver. So, take for instance, I'm the owner of the car, right? I have to be insured to drive that car, obviously. But if my husband is going to drive my car as well, he has to be added onto my insurance. So his name has to be on the insurance as well. He has to be insured to drive my car. And the same vice versa. His car, my husband's car, obviously he's insured to drive his car. But if I am to drive his car, I also have to be insured to drive his car. And that's him adding my name onto his insurance. And that's obviously, more money on his insurance, more money on my insurance for my car, his insurance for his car. Do you get what I mean? So that's obviously, more money. So that you have to pay towards car insurance. So if you have two cars in one household, you're paying two car insurances for four people. Do you get it? No, for two people, but twice. Oh my God, English. Anyway, that means you're paying two car insurances for two people. Do you get it? So two people for this car, two people for the other car. And it's obviously more money than when you're just paying for the car insurance itself. So here, I think the best way to explain it is that here you don't necessarily pay for a single car insurance. You pay for a person to be insured to drive the car. Yes, I think this is the best way to explain it. So these are all the things that, I didn't know back then. Not just me, even my husband as well. These are the things that we didn't know, we didn't take into consideration. And obviously, when we got here, that's when we found out that, oh yeah, we have to pay for NI, for national insurance. We have to pay for council tax. We have to pay for road tax, car insurance, um, for two people, even if they are to drive the same car. So you can imagine the shock and the adjustments that had to be made then. Um, what else? I think I will move on to, well, the bills. I haven't even, considered the electricity bills, the water bills, and obviously because of how cold it is this side, in winters, even in autumn as well, it is cold. Spring, and summer, not so much, but still, with how cold it can get, on this side of the world, that obviously means, the electricity bills are up here because of the heating. Um, you know, the heating, which is all over the house, obviously, and hot water and all that. It's quite a lot. It's quite a lot. But anyway, we move. And another thing as well, cost of living. I know people all over the world, right now are complaining about how expensive things have, turned out to be in the past few years, how things have changed, how groceries, are now so expensive, bills, obviously. And it's universal, guys. It's not just, where you are, wherever you are. It's a global crisis, if you are being honest. The cost of living has gone high everywhere. And as far as the UK is concerned, the rentals have always been, insanely high, like crazy expensive. And it all depends with where you stay. I live in the south of England, and the south of England is expensive because we are very close to London. So the rentals are insanely high. I'll just give you an example. You can pay something like 1,200 or 1,300 for a two-bedroom apartment. Oh, yes. So you can imagine that's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. So the rentals are obviously crazy. And then the food, the groceries, eating out is so expensive, guys. And I'm always thinking about how affordable it was in South Africa to go and eat out. Here, not so much. Something as basic as KFC is pricey. It is. If you are to buy KFC for the whole family, you can spend something for the whole family, say a family of five. You can spend something like easily £90, and that's a lot of money. 80, £90, that's a lot of money for something as basic as KFC. So that's just how it is here. And the groceries, when we got here 3 years ago, obviously, we would hear people that have been living here for years saying, oh, things used to be so much cheaper back then. Now everything is just crazy expensive. And that is when, we moved here. So the cost of living is, yeah, we didn't know, obviously, or we didn't take into consideration that things would be this expensive. So even those, huge salaries, they won't really make a difference if everything is expensive. Because as soon as you're paid, you are giving back to Caesar what belongs to Caesar. And I'm talking about the tax. And, when I was still in SA, we would hear people that were here in the UK at that time when we were still in South Africa saying, oh, yeah, you don't have to pay for school fees. You don't have to pay for, medical bills and whatnot. Um, and we thought, wow, what a life. But then when you get here and you're now paying tax and you're now paying national insurance, you realize nothing is free. Somehow you are still paying towards your children's education, even though you are doing it indirectly, and you are still paying for your, for accessing health services, even though you might not even, let's say for instance, this month you pay your national insurance. It's, you don't even know whether you are going to use any um, health services, not just for that month, but for the whole year even. But still, you pay. So nothing is free, guys. That's just one thing that I would like to communicate to anyone who might be thinking of relocating to the UK. When you are doing your planning, um, compiling your budgets and planning your life, basically, just know that there is nothing for free, really. Somehow you're still going to pay for it. However, with all of that said, I don't regret coming here to the UK. If I'm being honest, I don't. It's not easy here. It's extremely difficult living in the UK, away from family, away from all the familiar things, away from everything that we have known for our whole life, really. It's not easy, but we are managing. We are managing. Um, I think one thing that has kept us sane, my husband and I, is us knowing that we, is us always reminding ourselves why we are here and living accordingly. So yeah, guys, I think I'm not sure if I should talk about the work-life balance in this video or if it's something that I should maybe jump into in the next sit-down video. But yeah, I think um, I will leave it here for now. You guys, let me know what you think. Just drop a comment and let me know what you think about everything that I've said. If there is anything specific that you would want me to address in the next video, please let me know. And I think a few people also sent me messages asking me to do a video about the process of relocating to the UK as a social worker, because obviously I am a social worker. Um, uh, Let me know in the comment section if you'd also want me to do that video. And as usual, if there's anything specific that you'd want me to address, please let me know in the comment section. Guys, don't forget to like the video, okay? Liking the video will help with, YouTube pushing this video to more audiences or more viewers. So please leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you think, and any suggestion that you might have regarding any other topics that you would want me to touch on. Don't hesitate to let me know. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for the love and for the support. I appreciate you more than you know. If you have already subscribed, as usual, kisses to you. Thank you so much. And if you haven't subscribed, why are you taking so much time? Subscribe already. Anyway, guys, it's bye for now. I will see you guys next week. Thank you for watching. Bye.